All right, James from NBA Australia here. It's time for some Week 4 Power Rankings. Who's good? Who stinks? Let's talk it out. Utter butt. It is the worst here. They look like butt. They smell like butt. They're playing like butt. It's the Philadelphia 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6ers. That's right. Joel Embiid's throwing everybody under the bus. He's too busy trying to catch the snitch. He's the elephant in the room. It's chaos there in Philly, and I love it. Jared McCain is awesome, by the way. Everybody else is injured. Jared McCain rules. The Utah Jazz, they got smashed by the Spurs today. They are utter butt. God bless them. Keontae George, but they're bad. The Washington Wizards, Alexander Sarr. Yeah, he's not very good, but hey, he was pretty good today, but they're still utter butt. And the New Orleans Pelicans, it's almost not their fault. We used to have the injured tier here. Too bad, you got some of your dudes back and you're still getting your heads kicked in. What are you doing, Pelicans? Stop being the Pelicans. Be the Pelicans. Next tier. Bad, but they also suck. That'd be the Raptors. They're bad, but they also suck. Like, they have these moments where they look good, but they're bad, so they suck. You see what I'm saying? Same goes with the Blazers. They have these moments where, hey, you're not bad, but you suck. And then they lose, and you're like, aha, that's the Portland we know. And Chicago. Yes, they can beat the Washington Wizards. That's how these tiers work. Thing is, they're also very bad, and they suck, but they're not utter butt. I love you, Josh Giddey, but geez, come on, this team is B.O.D. bad. How about this one? Bad but fun tier. Oh, geez, Jim, the Lakers are above 500. Yeah, but they stink. They've gotten absolutely pumped in their last bunch of second halves. What's going on, Lakers? JJ Redick's like, you've just sent me grey. I used to be a podcaster. I used to enjoy my life. Now I have to put up with a LeBron and like he's my boss. This sucks. The Lakers, they stink. But it is fun to watch them completely implode, isn't it? Like D'Lo, like LeBron might just come out one day and like use Bronny's hand to slap D'Lo over the back of the head. I would not put it past him. The Detroit Basketball Pistons, they're bad, but they are fun. And they're not even that bad. Like, I love the Pistons. They're awesome. How good was that Jaden Ivey game winner? The Charlotte Hornets, they are worth the price of admission alone for LaMelo and Spindles Miller just jacking up shots like they're me up against the 5-year-old squid. I'm like, I'm going to take this little guy to the hoop. Bang! And he's like, Dad, I blocked that. I'm like, shut up. No, you didn't. Redo. Anyway, the Hornets are fun. They're very bad, but they are fun. The Hawks also, like Dyson Daniels, he's out there like, I don't know, he's basically Ned Kelly. He's awesome, the great barrier thief. He's like, give a shit, your money or your life. And everyone's like, oh, I'm a life. And he's like, okay, brap. I stole the ball as well. Sucked in, idiots. He's awesome. I love him. The Hawks are fun. Did you see those amazing jerseys they had the other day? They still got their heads kicked in by the Mavs, but those jerseys were absolutely mint. Then you've got the Brooklyn Nets. They don't know what they're doing. They've got a winning record against the West and a losing record against the East. That's not how you do it. The East is horrible. The West is good. What are you doing, Brooklyn? They don't even know. It's kind of fun. You tune in and you got no idea what's going to happen. You're going to have Ben Simmons loafing around, missing, like airballing layups. Like, that's a shot that I could hit. Like, that's the only time I think in my life I've been able to go, I could have hit that. Ben Simmons is throwing off the backboard. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Benny? Anyway, they're bad, but they are kind of fun because it's Chaos Machine. The Met tier teams, the Heat, meh. The Nuggets, meh. Like, Jam and Jamal Murray's like, yeah, man, we beat the Lakers on the weekend, and guys sort of hung out in LA. And like, I don't know, we've got lives outside of basketball. You were playing basketball, Jamal. You're not, what? Do your job. I know that you've got a life outside of basketball. I think we've all seen that video, but still, come on, Jamal. Sacramento Kings, what is that team? Like, how do you lose those back-to-back games? You're very meh at the moment. The Wolves, they lose to the Rockets today. They basically were getting their heads kicked in. They came all the way back. They're still very meh. And the Suns, they got a big win over the Lakers this afternoon. And then that came after like a bunch of losses. So they've got their dudes back there at the moment. They're very, very meh. Good, maybe? The Mavs. Are they better without Luka? I don't know. They make a little bit more sense in my brain. I'm just saying. Here, they've actually got dudes who play defense. Thing is, they're good. Maybe. You're in the West. It's hard. Milwaukee, it's Algonquin for the good land. It is now because they just beat the Heat and they've got Dame time. Everybody check your watches. Are you running the Dame time? You better be. No Giannis, no Middleton, no worries. The Clippers. What happened here? Jim, didn't you hate the Clippers all season? Yes. What do they keep doing, Jim? Winning. Well, they didn't. They got their absolutely heads kicked in by the Celtics the other day. But still, like, they're good maybe. And that makes no sense. They keep winning all their games at, like, Intuit Dome because, like, I don't know, Steve Ballmer's tracking everybody's, like, eyebrow movements and go, cheer harder or I'll kill you. And you're like, geez, Steve Ballmer, just settle down, mate. He's like, I will never settle down. And you're like, all right. Yeah, that's right. You're Steve Ballmer. I get it. The Pacers, good maybe. As long as Caitlin Clark goes to their games and, like, Tyrese Halliburton's like, oh, Caitlin Clark's here. Check this out. Oh, it shows out. They win games. Just saying, nothing sus. And then the Spurs. Are they good, maybe? Like, Stephon Castle's going to win Rookie of the Year. He's awesome. And they're good, maybe. What's going on there? It's chaos. He's going to the Chris Paul Academy for good point guarding. And they've got Wemby, who's 7'40" and an alien. I think they're good, maybe. Harrison Barnes bloody won Western Conference Player of the Week in 2024. What is going on? I think they're good, maybe. These teams are kind of lurking. The Knicks were really good when they smashed the Nuggets. Thing is, they lost to the Jazz. Like, that's why they're not in the smash and tin stack and wins category. Because what are you doing? The Warriors as well. They were looking great, and then they just fell apart their last couple of games. Like, what are you idiots doing? You lose to the Spurs and the Nets? Bro, Steph, come on. Anyway, this is what you got when you got, a lot of Brandon Podemski, and you got Draymond Green out there throwing in triple singles like he's Ben Simmons. There you go, Ben Simmons West. I don't mind that. The Grizzlies, they're lurking, and they're dangerous. They're awesome. I love them. There is a team that plays hard, game in, game out, and they've got Scottie Pippen Jr. That's awesome. I'm here for it. How good, like Scottie Pippen, he's got the best bragging rights. It's like, hey, Michael Jordan, you might be the GOAT. LeBron, you might be the second GOAT, but you know what? Your kids suck. Rockets, they're lurking. I love this Rockets team. They're deeper than the Mariana Trench. That was a nice grab. But at the same time, I always say they've got too many dudes. The thing is, a lot of their dudes are really good. That's handy. And the Magic, they're almost more than lurking. They're stacking wins and stacking tins because Franz Wagner, hello, said, bring me some giant big German lagers, yeah? Do they come in steins, Jim? I want to have some tins and steins. And away he goes. He's been unreal. Who needs Paolo Banchero? Probably the Magic because they're really good with him. But this is awesome. Franz is fantastic. Then you got the smash and tin, stack and wins tier, which is OKC. Look, they had a couple of blips now, but they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, he is back as well. He's not even German. They just like his big-sounding German name. And away we go. He is like everything that ails him too. He's awesome. I love that SGA literally came out. I was like, yeah, I was watching the playoffs, man. That's exactly how SGA sounds like, BT Dubs. He's like, yeah, man, I was watching the playoffs. I'm like, geez, he'd be good on our team. And they went and got him. Not bad. That's just good team building. They kicked Josh Giddey to the curb. But anyway, and the Celtics, they just smashed. The way they obliterated the Celtics obliterated the Clippers was ridiculous. You've got Pritch better have my money. He's out there just going, you Pritches ain't anything. Like, he's just dropping threes like it's craziness. I love it. Woo! Go Boston. But the thing is, they've lost more than one game. So at the top tier, in the elite of the elite of the elite tier, it's Cleveland. That's right, because in the tier of have only lost one, brackets, one game, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Why is that, Jim? Well, checks notes. It's because they've only lost one game and we're almost 20 games into the season. Cleveland are awesome. Absolutely. They're basically like the opposite of Red Bull. They've got no wings. It's chaos. They've got no wings and they keep winning every game. I love it. Good on you, Cleveland. You deserve it. All right. Stay tuned for NBA Australia every single day. If you don't subscribe, I will fight you.